Hey guys, welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended Reverence, and this is Kamzo. And right now, oh geez, I did not realize that Dreadnought was that close before I started recording. But it's it's been a while since I last recorded. I did try to record previously a week ago, but then I uh, I did have a really wasn't like a good video in my opinion. It was just like it was a lot of like struggling and a lot of like just issues as well, and I just didn't want to like showcase that, but I'll probably showcase the part where I did try to fight the Broodmother, the alpha Broodmother with the Megatheriums, and that didn't go well. There we go. Alright, yep. Looks like they're all surrounding it. Dealing half the amount of damage. Hopefully my UT isn't on aggressive. No. Stop. Passive. Just be on auto coverage. Oh, wow. What are they doing? What are they doing? They're not attacking her at all. So yeah, all those Megatheriums that I did save up before are all dead, including the UT that I had before. But I did in the meantime go back and or go around and actually tame some UTs, and I did have, and I do currently right now I have a UT breeding farm right now. I'm just currently like trying to find some mutation traits for the Uranus right now, and I should probably check that out real quick because just to see if we find a lucky one somewhere. Mutable food, sure. We can do that. And and we also, I not we, because you guys aren't involved, like directly involved with this, but I actually installed a new creature mod, which is the Draconix, which are these like hadrosaur like creatures, and I did record the taming process of them, but again, I didn't really like the result of the whole entire video, so that's probably going to get cut out. But honestly, they are surprisingly easy to tame, as they only require like basic kibble. Not simple, not regular, but like basic kibble, like something that you'll tame like with dodos and parasaurs and stuff. So that was kind of surprising to me at first, and then also that they're also a fiber gathering creature, so you can get an early like a very early tame for that creature. And what's also unique about those Draconyx as well is just it's not like a very like overpoweredness or anything like that, but it was just like a nice little like thing, kind of like similar with the Multibarosaurus mod, as you can get like different like hairstyles, sort of like hairstyles with the Draconyx. So some of them will probably have like that mohawk, like front forward mohawk, as I can show you guys real quick about that as well, what I'm talking about. Although the breeding pair that I have right now have the exact same hairstyle. Yeah, the front forward like mohawk. And however, this child of one of them has like a very like straight up like mohawk. So that's the different. There's definitely like more variants of that sort of thing. But it again, it's just like a nice little like thing to uh, see. And from what the mod said as well is like there's like different proportions of it as well, but I'm not entirely sure like what that means. Like, do some of them have like I'm looking at these two right now and I don't really see much of a difference. So I'm not sure if that's just like if it just means like the hairstyles or not. But like other than that, like I do like I do really like seeing like creatures that have like just like more cosmetic like variations, and it's not like aberration or or species X or something like that. Species R type of creatures. Like it's just like just very like generic like variants sort of thing. It does kind of like make this a whole lot like more unique with the creatures that you tame. A little bit more personal in a sense, if that makes sense. And I also did install and I'm not sure if we're going to even find some of them, but I did install a Equus mod of where we're going to see a bit more like that similar color variation as well. Or different patterns. So like, and again, I'm not sure if we're even going to find an Equus with a unique like coating, but usually they'll probably have like diamond like patterns or stripes. I think the normal Equus usually has like stripes on them actually, so probably like diamonds or like horizontal stripes maybe. Again, I'm just spitballing here. I don't it I believe it said it had like 15 variants. Let me kill all these guys real quick. And then let me get up here real quick and not get my Magnar spooked, because that is something I do not want that to happen. Let's quickly set up the trap. Actually, let me just put my mana right here, and let's actually set up the trap myself. Come on. There we go. I think it's dropped. Alright. So, as I was saying before, there are like new variants with the just like cosmetic variants with the Equus right now, and again, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find one, since they do have like a chance to spawn along with like the vanilla Equus. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm not even sure if the one that I tame is like the new coding thing. I should probably check real quick, and if it is, then I'll show you guys, but if it's not, then I obviously won't show it. But in the meantime, let's knock out this UT and then make the kibble and then give it to the UT. And as not really a positive thing as of right now. Oh no. It left. Please don't fall off the cliff. Yeah, just run around in a circle. There we go. And we'll just put the gates around it just to protect it from it getting killed by some random direwolves that just spawn. So back on track with recapping of what I did. So I did lose like my Megatherium army because of my screw up, and right now I thankfully do have all the extraordinary dino egg. So I guess that replaces all like the eggs into like just a generic extraordinary dino egg. I didn't realize that. But again, back on track. I need to keep on track with what I'm talking about. So I do have Megatherium breeding up right now, and I might soon, if I do get a female variant or another mutation in like either health or melee, then, but right now the game's being very stubborn with me right now and just not giving me like any mutated males or any of the females to just use as a breeding pair with the males that I have right now. And excuse me. And also, I believe that there was a small little update on this map as well. It's not like a major update from what I've seen. It's just kind of like just a little rework. Oh yeah, exactly the reason why. This is exactly why I needed to put up that little like gate area. Because then if I did not put that up, then those saber-tooth or the Argens would have just attacked the UT and killed it. I'm not really worried about the taming effectiveness. I just want to get the trait at the moment. I think. I believe I just need a 7. Let me check real quick, but in the meantime, there we go. So right now, I believe there was a small little like map. Oh yeah. I always this like dealing with, like, that's the only major drawback with having a Megatherium or trying to raise up a Megatherium army, is just like having to deal with, like, it's just like you don't have the luxury of like having what is it called, like with the Oviraptor and the eggs and stuff. Like you don't really get that luxury compared to like just dealing with like pregnancy type of creatures and birthing, because you have to like manually like keep track of them and stuff rather than just and again, if you don't have the Bob's Tall Tale thing, which remind you need to buy, then you won't be able to like just extract the embryo and even tell if the creature or the baby inside that creature has any mutations that you wanted or not. It's just really annoying dealing with the. And I really, really wish that wildcard would just put that in default in the vanilla, instead of like having people buy the Bob's Tall Tale. Like it's such a good like thing, and that's what's really frustrating. Like I wish I wish this, like the gene scanner and the embryo incubator and the trait storage was like just in the vanilla part, instead of like having to make people like buy it. It's just, God, I really wish it was part of the just like the vanilla, instead of like requiring people to buy it. Phrenic, no. Fatty, okay, maybe fatty. Yeah, it's the the juvie. Juvie. And speaking of which, I'm not entirely sure if I should, like, I'm tempted to buy the Lost Colony, just because I do want to try out the new, like foxicle creatures and the, what else? The little drakes. Oh no. Let me grab that. There we go. Let's kill you. And let's actually see about the other one. I'm not sure if that one also has cowardly, I believe. Yeah, receives damage. It gets a speed buff, so I guess that could be useful, maybe, in like the boss fights. So I'm gonna just grab that real quick. Yeah, I forgot how annoying direwolves are. So ridiculously OP in the wild, and they're just like, they just suck when you actually tame them. But I mean, the reason why I was kind of hesitant about like buying the Lost Colony is because of how like easily like pay to win sort of thing it was. Specifically with the Drakelings, I believe they're called. Essentially, they just give you like a ton of like rewards for like collecting XP and stuff, and then you also get like this like new like skill tree right here, and then it's gonna tell me about that. Just let me show the skills. So yeah, basically all this stuff right here, and currently right now I have 3 skill points. So yeah, you get like health regen, experience, just some stuff is like pretty like basic, and you know, all that stuff, but like your health regeneration, you take reduced 10 fall damage. Being able to like mitigate damage, you have a chance to cause bleeding and dealing 5%. Yeah, like just straight up like being able to have a chance to like apply the same like bleed as a Folicolio. And you get just 10% movement speed for kill, reduced weight of structures by 10%, producing twice, telekinesis, yada yada yada. You get twins. For the next target ally shares your bonus for. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly that means, but yeah, it's kind of it is kind of pay to win in a sense. Oh wait, I think it'll retain. No, wait, did it die? I can actually show you guys real quick of like just some of the little changes from the map as of right now. And these are going to be definitely subject to change because of this first one I'm going to describe. As you kind of tell that the mountains are kind of a little bit stretched right now. And that's I'm not entirely sure if I should. I mean, again, there's only like Daedon, like the. I'm not sure if I should move any of my creatures from the green ob right now because um, I only have a Daedon and a just a bunch of Lystros there, and that was mainly just there just to because this was before I got the Snow Owl and the experience like potion to make. But this is one of the things that I first noticed when I first logged in. And honestly, like at first it was kind of funny to look at, but then I also started to think about like how cool would this be to have like a floating island just somewhere on the map. Like I don't know, like I know that's kind of like a little bit of a ridiculous thing to say, like especially this is. Oh wait, did all the Lystros like die? I think they all starved to death, so it's just only the Daedon. But I'm not sure if I should um like try and pack everything up and then just in case if Kel does update the map that it doesn't like conflict with any of these structures right here next to this green ob. But I'm gonna just wait for a moment until something, because it just might just be like a little simple like adjustments right now. And again, I do also want to just go back to like uh just like kind of do want to see like a like floating island sort of thing, because there's a lot of like elevation like on the surface, and yet there isn't like a like I feel like definitely some place should have like some kind of like an island, like maybe like right around here or something like that. just just feels like I feel like this area kind of feels a tiny bit empty for the moment, like not in just like in terms of elevation right now. Like there definitely could be like a floating island up here if Kel is watching this. And also the fog as well. I've also recently figured out that while I was messing with the just like the cheats and stuff of like dealing with the fog and stuff, or specifically like the clouds that are just always in my face if I don't disable the fog. Um, the the thing that I put in is the volumetric fog 0 instead of the just like R fog 0, which would just disable all forms of fogs. And I'm not. Oh, this is all. Oh no, what happened? It's all watery. What happened to the Wyvern Trench? Got cooled down too much, it got into water. Got turned into water. What happened? Oh no. The poor wyverns. I didn't realize that that Kel just completely uh changed the environment of the Wyvern Trench to make it where it's now unlivable for those poor wyverns. Oh no. Anyways, I actually been wondering about like some of the creatures like the wyverns and the spinos lately. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I've been really curious about like what is happening with the spinos lately because I have not seen a single spino ever since they added the underworld to the map, I believe, or they made it accessible to the map. I'm not entirely sure if that's like something about the mod that I have or if it's just like the map generation. Um, Also with the wyvern as well, like the wyverns and also mosas as well. Mosasaurus, I believe mosasaurus also have not been spawning lately. And also, as you can tell, uh, I've entered this little bubble thing, and I apparently it has not done any weird like like deloading, which is great. So that means I can actually just properly showcase or show off or just look around a little bit um, just to see like what Kel has planned for this little area right here because I have been really curious so far and I've only been here for like a few times and it was just mainly just to get in there and just to quickly tame a creature and not really look at all the buildings and stuff. So this is my first actual time going into this and just exploring the place a little bit. And I can tell that there's new buildings and just like new little like underground. Oh dear. Oh wow. This is really laggy. I am terribly sorry for. Oh dear. It is really laggy up here. I'm not sure if it's just in this tunnel area or if I'm getting into like very like dangerous laggy territory. Okay, so it might be, yeah, it might be just the tunnel area maybe. Yeah, it's just in that tunnel area is like weirdly weirdly laggy. I mean, so far it's really interesting. I mean, it's kind of like it kind of gives me the extinction vibes, but I feel like that there's uh I know it's kind of like very barren right now, but as of right now, I do kind of like it, the looks of it so far. Like it has that sort of like unique, like futuristic, like kind of like with Extinction, but it kind of has like its own like design and stuff, obviously. And that's what I really like about it. That's really what I really like about this. It kind of like goes with the lore of like Ark as well, and I really want to install the Sulfur Titan as well soon, but I will probably have to like pay for it because it is a premium mod, $5, I believe, and believe it's $5, and it is um, believe they only spawn extinction, maybe. I don't think so. I think they can spawn. I think they would probably spawn like around here somewhere in some place in Reverence, because it does allow like dreadnoughts and magna armors and snow owls to spawn. And there's a fly in my face, or some kind of bug. So if I make a suddenly make a loud clapping sound, then I do apologize for the sudden loudness. If I see the little fly again, or the bug. I mean, again, like, it's... What is that? Is that something in there? Oh, dear. I'm completely... Oh. Yeah, it's, like, flying my face. I did see a car and a Giga. Yeah, it's just two cars. Yeah, none of the traits that I want. A bunch of packy rhinos as well. Oddly enough. For very bare bones and dragonflies as well, somehow blocking this giant like moon wolf thing. I forget what the magna armor is supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be like a giant like mythical creature, but I'm not entirely sure what it exactly is. I don't think these equises have that unique variation. Yeah, doesn't have the unique pattern on them. I don't see it. Oh, it's mutable health. Oh, hopefully it doesn't despawn when I get back here. I mean, other than that, like, I think this is a very good start on this little, like, map. On this little area right here. It's pretty interesting, and I am kind of a... Sorry, I'll cut that out. I tried to clap it, but I didn't get it. But, I did, yeah, see, like, I just went in and went back out, and pretty much no, like, stutters or any, like, deloading happened. So that's, I'm very glad about that, because I really wanted to go in there and actually check it out without risking, like, this weird, like, deloading thing going on. I'm feeling... I did check down there before in the underworld area, but I haven't, like, properly... I did went to that one area in that underworld area that, like, lags really weirdly bad, and after, like, like, it, like, kind of goes back to normal. Where is the... I can hear it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I don't understand why... I don't understand why the supply drops are, like, deloading the visual things. That is really weird to me. And hopefully that is addressed soon. But I mean, if the going back to the dome area and the underworld, I haven't properly checked out the underworld area and then went back up afterwards, because I did went back down there and then went to that, like, red area, which causes, like, a very, like, very bad lag area. lag, like, not lag, like lag spike. It was like a very like bad stuttering, as I've shown before. Like it was like very like jittery, like the camera movement was like the one that was like jittering a lot, and it was really unbearable to play with that just affecting it. It was really bad. I am not gonna lie, that was really not great. Um, oh, and I also forgot that believe I did install a new like just kind of like TLC for the Megaloceros as well. Those giant like elk creatures. And let me actually check to see if they have like a different kibble. Yeah, they tame with superior kibble now. So, oh, it just despawned. Let me see if there's another one that spawned somewhere else. Uh, I guess I guess I can go back down there and check it out. And if I get back up there and it's not lagging, then, or actually, there's one up there. Actually, what is the better stat-wise? Yeah, better for stam and food, but just better overall for this one. So yeah, we're just gonna go down there and check it out. Uh, Let me pick it up. And then I'm not sure how much kibble I need actually for the Megaloceros Gigantus right now. And um, it's there's that bug again. I'll just pull in 25. Hopefully that'll be enough. And also I probably should grab a bola. I'm not sure if that will stun or not stun, like restrain the Megaloceros, but I mean it's better than nothing, I would say. And also it'll be a good way to see if that little like issue like little I guess it's like a visual thing as well. It's just like I don't know if it's like a that is a really weird bug though. Like the camera just like jitters horribly after like getting to like a specific area. Like I'm so confused on how that happens. And it's not like and again, like I'm completely lost on that part. Like I really wouldn't be surprised even if like Kel doesn't even understand like how that happens because like that is a really bizarre bug. Karkanos. But also this new mod as well, this new Megaloceros mod also adds in the variant version as well for these creatures. And should be able to bullet. And as of right now, you can kind of tell like a bit of a difference between like they have a lot more fur. And obviously they're an aberrant version now. And I'm not sure if there's more. Not sure if there's more Megaloceros around here. There is that 150 Megalosaurus, so if I have enough, then I could probably just head over there real quick and try and tame it. Actually, let me check real quick and see, because I'm worried it might be in that weirdly like laggy, sort of laggy, not really laggy. It's just like it causes like a horrible stutter kind of area. sort of place. Okay, let me go ahead and scout out the area just to make sure before I tame this and then only be disappointed by myself. Where is the Megalosaurus? Oh, despawn. Never mind. Again. Every time. Let me just... Yeah, there's another little drop right there, and I'll just head up there. And then after that, I can try and heading back up there and seeing if... Again, like, seeing if that weird, like, lag or weird bug happens again. Is that a car card? Yeah, a small version of it. So we got this blue drop. Cloth. Not cloth. Fur. Fur hats. I've noticed that there's this also, this bridge as well. Megalosaurus Nocturnal. Oh, wow. That is... Okay, so yeah, we're good on the kibble. That was... I had to wait... Oh, no. I always underestimate the range of either that or... Oh, that's my Megatherium. I was like, wait, what? Why is there a wild Megatherium down here? But no, I think it's one of the boss Megatheriums I had that just fell down here because it kept on deloading and stuff. Oh my goodness. I did not realize that. Okay, I'll go grab that real quick once I tame the Megatherium. Oh, not the Megatherium, the Megalosaurus. That is an unexpected surprise, to be sure. So the Megalosaurus only took one bite from that. So yeah, just only need like 3. And hopefully another 150 Megalosaurus will spawn actually. Yeah, it's a lot farther. But I can probably try and get up there. I mean, that Megalosaurus is gonna get tamed very soon actually, so I'll just go ahead and grab my my Megatherium real quick and then head back over to grab the Megalosaurus and then go over there and try and tame or try and get through hopefully not have to face the weird like bug biome area, the weird buggy biome, and try and tame that 150 Megalosaurus. Yeah, there's a lot of creatures with the Megalo. So, I wonder what else has fallen through here, because definitely have lost certain creatures from it phasing through the world after it deloads and stuff. I mean, at least I got one of the Megatheriums. And okay, I really, I swear I really don't understand how because like I'm pressing control to like reel in, because that's usually what it's supposed to do with like grappling hooks. But also it's kind of like not really working that way. Alright, we got that tamed up. Now let's go over there and see if we can quickly grab that Megalosaurus. Not Megaloceros, Megalosaurus, and then get rid of that food frail on that Megaloceros. Maybe we can even tame a Megalodon as well. And maybe in the future we'll try and tame the Megasotherium. Let's see. A good sword. What else is there? Megalodon. Okay, just 3 different types. Okay, but still, it's like really a bit of a not really tongue twister. It's just kind of like a weird like brain mess up. So like, yeah, it's like control is like reeling it in, but then there's also times where I do like press control, but then the game just doesn't reel in and just forces me to land on my feet. So right now it is morning. So I should have enough time to just knock this out and then try and tame it. So yeah, it's sleeping, which should help with the torpor. And yeah, should knock out pretty quickly soon. And if I really wanted to, then I can just easily run away from it, as it's really slow. Go. Why is there a thing in the way? An invisible object? I'll just put an 10 in there real quick just to see. Swimmer. Not sure why that's a. Not sure why. Megalosaurus needs to be a swimmer, but I mean, I guess if I wanted to, then maybe, probably not. No, that's really stupid. Okay, so I checked the Dodo Dex, and it was gonna take about like 45 minutes, which I believe it's gonna be more than enough time for those Megalosaurus to wake up when it's nighttime. Which, if people don't know about Megalosaurus, then Megalosauruses do automatically wake up during the nighttime, I believe, from what I recall when I first tamed one. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, yeah. Looks like it has all that deload issues as well when you get back on the surface. Although it doesn't seem to have that weird like camera jittery. So that's a plus at least. I am gonna have to be a little bit cautious about going down there and then going back up because again of just the place deloading and all that stuff, and I don't want creatures that aren't on like platforms or that excuse me, on foundations and stuff to suddenly just phase through the floor and then get stuck down there without me even realizing it. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna wait till hopefully they don't despawn after a while I'm going around and doing other stuff. Or it clips through the world again and then despawns after that. that's also a possibility. Let's see here. Let me grab some more cooked meat because I keep on running out of those. So my character really is just hungry and wants to eat and drink all the time for no apparent reason. Even if I do like a quick little jog every like like a 5-second jog for like 5 minutes, every 5 minutes or something like that. One more thing I do want to mention is that I did record it around the same time when Aquatica has been released. So, and as of right now, like it's really, from what I've heard about so far, it is not doing great, and it's not really surprising in my opinion because it's like with Snail Games just taking the reins of making a game, or quote unquote for their definition of making a game. If by making a game they mean by just literally just ripping like assets from their own game and then just plopping it down onto a new map that is a lot like functionally worse. That is like somehow functionally worse than what is expected. Like one of the examples that I only watched like Syntax stream of him playing Aquatica, and literally like the boss fight music for Aquatica in Aquatica are just like the like beach battle music when you're like fighting a compy or Dialos. It's like that little like do 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 do. It's like it's kind of like that, like this big intimidating looking boss, and it's like this little like somewhat like light-hearted like battle music. Like it's it really it really shows how just lazy while not wild it shows of how lazy Snail Games is and how little they care about the game. And again, I want to preface I want to I do want to clarify that I am not making fun of anyone that isn't Snail Games, because they have done their best, including with Kel as well. He is, I believe, he is the person that made all those like beautiful looking like cave, like underwater cave places, and I am really excited to see that in this map as well. So yeah, again, I don't want people to assume that because I'm hating Aquatica means I'm hating the people that were involved with it as well. Like the only people I do hate is Snail Games in general. I mean, just like they literally don't care. Like the people that made the map, like Kel and like other like mod creators and other like developers as well. Anyone that was sort of like hired by Snail Games. And I mean, again, it's understandable. Like people do need to get paid and stuff, and there's no, and I'm not shaming any of those people that are wanting to get paid. And this is solely directed at Snail Games. Like any form of criticism, complaints, whining, and even insults are directly towards Snail Games. Because like again, that's not the problem. Is just that Snail Games does not care. I mean, we've seen it from time to time of how Snail Games just lacks any care about Ark at all. They have literally banned people for playing a PvP game in a PvP server by rating Snail Games' like base in Ark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if a lot of people remember when when Snail Games like a group of Snail Games employees like banned like a group of other players that were raiding their base in Ark in a PvP server. They have moved on and shut down the servers for other maps in the official maps in Ark Survival Evolved, but then they reopened the servers, but only for Aquatica for only a couple months. And the most damning evidence of all is that they have used AI generated they used a AI generated trailer. And unsurprisingly, everyone hated it. Everyone disliked it. Nobody, I have not seen a single person like genuinely liked it. Like at all. And also the worst of all, it just completely ruined a lot of the mods. Like from what I've heard, like 90% of it, like 90 or something. 90% or more even. Like it like ruined all the Survival Evolved mods for that. I don't know how. Like I'm pretty certain that Snail Games deliberately like I know I'm gonna I know I'm kind of like jumping the gun on this part, but I genuinely feel like seeing of how they treat people in the PvP aspect and how they just like carelessly just like put in AI generated like trailers and try to make it like and they thought that people would be okay with that, and then just put a bunch of very sloppy like reskins of a lot of stuff, and even like just taking assets from like Evolved and even Ascended and Atlas, which is also another, I believe it's from made by Snail Games as well. And as you can tell, as you would guess, it didn't go so well with that as well. And again, I don't want people to think that I am like lumping. I know that's probably ridiculous for me to say this, but I would not be surprised if there's people out there that for some reason would lump like Snail Games to along with like other creators. Like again, it's just like no, that's not what I'm saying at all. But at the end of the day, I just hope that like Kel and other developers and modders that were assigned by Snail Games will find much better opportunities, and that would significantly like put them on the map for like good work and stuff, rather than being associated with Snail Games alone. I really do hope that will happen very soon. And like with Kel, I really do hope that Reverence will overshadow Aquatica in a lot of positivity. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and as always, I will see you all later.